Hi everyone, this is Mary
And Michael.
from Clutter Stuff.
Alright, and today it's New Comic Book Day, so we have all our new comics from this week. We just uploaded last week's comics earlier today because we just didn't have time to put together the video. So this week we're actually going to start, before we get into the comics, we're going to start with a mystery mini unboxing. You know, show them the box.
Da, 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 da.
Yep, the science fiction mystery mini.
Alright, let's get it open.
Here, try it better if you go with the crease. See
Okay.
there? Like, stick it in
I
the
got
hole.
it.
Look, what I'm saying is stick it. There you go, like that.
Mm.
There you go. And take it back out, and now you have a hole there you can use to open. There you go. Don't yank.
I got it.
Be careful so you don't.
I won't. I'll be careful.
Okay, so we've gotten this box 2 times before, and both times we got Tron. We got regular and glow in the dark.
Alrighty.
So here's hoping we don't get another Tron. Tron is literally the only character on here that I don't care about. What? I was just looking at it.
And it would be pretty cool if we got a Predator. Like
Actually, almost any of these are pretty cool.
Yeah. What about that elfish thingy?
That's Spock.
Do you care about him?
Yeah, I have that Spock Funko Pop over there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, he's from Star Trek.
Uh-huh.
From the old Star Trek, not like Star Trek Next Generation or anything. Okay, let's keep unboxing.
Okay.
Alright, pull that sucker out. There we
We
go.
got a giant bag too.
Whoa. So let's see.
I always take an hour to crack this open, so I'm just gonna take the easy way out this time.
Yeah, that's way better. Alright, let's see. Who you got? Who you got? That is RoboCop. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna have to watch RoboCop. The original one, not the remake. We could maybe watch the remake, but the original one was way better.
Put your hands up.
Yeah, what was
I said put your hands up. Bing,
Okay,
bing, bing.
Stop. What was the I can't, never mind, you don't know. I can't remember what the old catchphrase, RoboCop's catchphrase was. It's like, I can't
Put your
remember.
robo hands up.
It's probably been 20 years since I've seen that movie. Maybe even more than that. Maybe 30 years. 25
His
years.
head is
I guess it hadn't been
shiny.
out for 30 years, but 25 years.
Top of his head is shiny.
Okay, so now we're going to show the comic books. So, watch out, baby. Let me fix the camera here. Alright, so first up, Mary, would you like to tell them about your first comic?
I got it.
Mary's super excited about this.
And as you can see, Archie versus Sharknado.
Yeah.
And
Sharknado, the new Sharknado 3, Oh Hell No, comes out tonight.
yeah.
It airs on Sci-Fi, so
Yeah.
check your local listings.
And it's probably coming on at 11 or something.
Well, I think it comes on at 9 and then it comes on again at 11, but we're watching something else at 9, so we're going to watch it at 11. So, okay, next comic.
Marvel Zombies number 2.
Yeah, Marvel Zombies number 2. Okay, so now here are the ones that I'm getting, that I got. So the new ones. We've got Future Imperfect number 3, I think. Where is it? Yeah, number 3. This is based on the Future Imperfect storyline with the Maestro and Hulk in the Incredible Hulk from a few years ago. So Maestro, if you're not familiar, is the future alternate reality version of the Hulk. So he's basically like the Hulk, but like an old man who's this horrible tyrant. Speaking of old men, here is Old Man Logan, number 3. This is pretty interesting. Again, because this is all taking place on Battle World, you've got this old man version of Logan, version of Wolverine, who has, in the original run of Old Man Logan, he killed all the X-Men off in his world, and he, in this one, he actually goes from his zone of Battle World into one of the neighboring zones, and the X-Men are still alive there. So that was kind of the end of issue 2. So we'll see. I haven't read this yet, so we'll see what happens there. Spoilers, by the way. So we've got Fight Club 2, number 3. You can see that a couple of really good series started about 3 months ago. So again, Fight Club 2, I've reviewed in the Clutter Stuff blog. I've reviewed issues 1 and issue 2 of Fight Club 2. I love this. You know, Chuck Palahniuk is one of my favorite authors, and of course he's the author of the original Fight Club, and he wrote the story for this official comic book sequel to Fight Club. So now this is kind of an older issue, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it now. It's Weird World number 1, came out about a month ago, and then this week Weird World number 2 came out. So I don't really know what Weird World is about yet. You can see from this art here, you know, it looks pretty crazy. Just not really sure what it is. And then last but not least, I got my own copy of Marvel Zombies number 2. You know, Mary has her copy and I have my copy, so I want to make sure that she has, you know, the ones she likes, she gets those for her own collection. But Marvel Zombies is awesome, so I wanted one too. Alright, and then for back issues, I didn't get a whole lot of back issues. Now remember, these all came out of the regular dollar bin, as usual. So first thing I got, this just happened to be the only issue of this run that they had in the dollar bin. It's Deadpool vs. X-Force number 4. So I went and got that. I'm a big fan of Kung Fu movies, so I picked this up. It's from 1989. It's called Drunken Fist, and it's published by Tony Wong. And that's it. I mean, it doesn't say anything. But surprisingly, the art in this is really very interesting, very colorful, but like 4-color. It's you know, it's almost like your old school 4-color comics. You know, just very bright colors, very black blacks and white whites. So it looks pretty good. I mean, but the art is phenomenal and very realistic in some parts of it. You can see here. Let me see if that'll focus on there. It looks pretty cool, frankly. And then in the center of this issue is a couple of little oh no, it's just one. A little kind of long view mini poster here. Let me see if I can do this without. No. That. Kung Fu Comics. So it's Jade Man. I said the publisher was Tony Wong. I guess that's who owned the company. The company is actually called Jade Man Comics. Jade Man Holdings Limited, based in Hong Kong. So this is actually is produced in Hong Kong. And then yeah, it looks pretty. I mean, it looks. I'm really looking forward to reading this. It looks pretty good, like a kung fu movie. And then there are. Let me see. See, this is Drunken Fist number 10. Okay. May 1989 is when it was published. And then on the back cover here, this is what's really interesting, is I don't think there's no advertisements in the entire thing, which is, you know, seriously old school. The back cover is actually a little thing about how we produce our comics. Okay, so looks pretty good. I don't know. I've never heard of it, but I always like to pick up oddball stuff like that. Okay, and then the last two I picked up. The first is Dazzler number 40, which Dazzler, she was definitely 80s tastic back then. I mean, it was just, you know, she actually, I think at this point, had stopped riding around on roller skates. But yeah, this is her new costume. But when her first appearances, she actually rode around on roller skates. She started in the 70s. And then this is the New Defenders number 152, which is the last issue of this New Defenders. It was the original The Defenders, but they changed the name to the New Defenders sometime in the late 70s or early 80s. And it had, you know, just kind of random superheroes. In this particular case, it had by this point it had Angel, the Beast, and Iceman were all members of the Defenders, which was before they formed X Factor, but after they left the X-Men, obviously. But the reason I got these two issues is I happened to come across them, and both of them are Secret Wars 2 tie-in issues. You know, I've been going through all these different tie-in issues with the current Secret Wars run, but I'm honestly, I'm kind of trying to pull together the tie-ins, you know, when I can find them in dollar bins, because very few of them are actually worth anything. But, you know, I want to try to pull together all the old Secret Wars tie-ins, and you know, I'll probably at some point post I'll see if I can find a checklist online and post something on the Clutter Stuff blog, a little checklist, both for my own reference, but also for everyone else's benefit as well. So that's it for this week. That's all the new comic books we got this week, and I am sure we'll have. We'll be doing a few more videos tonight.
Yep.
Some contests and giveaways and that sort of thing. Some contest entries. So beyond that, we'll be doing our next new comic book haul next Wednesday, and I don't know if we have any boxes or anything coming this week. So we'll see. Next time, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.